Hey guys and girls, it's your girl Ryan here, back with another how-to video on how to set up your airbrushes, okay? I'm going to be doing 3 different types for you guys, the gravity fed, the suck up paint one, and the side feed. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to set them up and how they work and difference between each other, okay? And the advantages of each different gun. So let's get started. Okay, so these two are gravity fed. These two are side feeds, and these two are the suck up ones. Okay, so this cup is for the side feeds. Okay, same with that one. These ones already have the cup fixed to the airbrush, so you can't actually remove it, so it does make it a bit more annoying to clean. These ones, they join up to the bottom, and here's your different cups. Okay, so I'm going to start here with your base gun here, which is a gravity fed fixed cup airbrush gun. How an airbrush gun works, okay, for you guys, just if you've never seen one or used one, you push down, okay, on the trigger to get air come out through the end here, okay, and then once you're spraying air, you pull the trigger back, okay, and the further you pull back, the more paint's going to release out of the cup down into the gun and spray out the end. So the more paint you're putting out, the darker it will be depending on what you're spraying, and more risk of spraying too much paint in one spot and doing a and you don't want that. So okay, so with your gravity fed gun, the cup here, the paint cup, is fixed to the airbrush, so it does make it a little bit more annoying to clean, and you definitely don't want to leave any paint in it. If you do, it pretty much becomes impossible to clean and you'll have to throw it out, which is really a shame and a waste. You don't really want to do that. So you got your needle here in the end here, so as I pull the trigger back, the needle recedes into the gun and allows more paint to come. So I've just gone ahead here and removed the back of the airbrush for you. Okay, so this is what your inside of the back of the gun looks like, okay? So you've got 2 different tensions here. See, so this one here, if I undo that, will allow me to remove the needle from the gun. Okay, so you have to do this each time you want to clean your airbrush, so then you can slide your needle out. And it's always good when doing this to make sure that you're not going to bend it, because the slightest bend and it won't spray in a straight line anymore. So that's the needle out of that gun. Okay, and it's always good just to make sure to maintain it and check on it and to make sure that the point is exactly straight. If it's off, it's going to spray wonky, and you really don't want that. So that is the needle out of that gun. So I'll just go ahead and put it back in. If you remove this one here, so remove that nut to get the needle out. If you remove this one, it actually allows you to get this whole middle bit here out and remove the trigger. So if you've accidentally gotten paint in there and all that, you will have to take that off and do all that as well each time you clean, if you do get paint in there by accident. You don't want any paint to dry in there, or else the trigger won't move back and forward smoothly. Okay, so the advantages of this airbrush is that because of it's a gravity fed, the paint just drops down onto the needle and you spray it out. So it's less likely to get clogged, so you won't need a big compressor for it. It makes it so much easier that the paint just drops straight down onto the needle. With these ones here, these are the ones that have to actually suck up the paint in order to spray it out. So that's what it looks like, okay? This bit here is where the paint cup actually mounts onto, so that just slots straight on there. That's how simple that is to connect. So the main convenience and beauty of these airbrushes is that, like I showed you before, it just slots straight on like that. Bang, you spray your color you want. Then say you're done with that color, rather than having to spend 10 minutes cleaning out your cup like you have to do in these ones to change your color, you just detach it, spray until there's no more paint coming out, okay, and then hook it up to your next one, your next color that you're going to use. Spray again on some paper first, just to make sure until you get this color coming through entirely, then away you go, and that's it. So it's so much easier to use. if you're wanting to do heaps of colours, you'd buy half a dozen of these cups and just rotate them and swap them. So that makes it so much easier than spending, like I said, 10 minutes cleaning out your cup in these ones. Okay, and then once you're finished with the colour, you grab a clear one of these with nothing in it, put your thinners in it, attach it, spray it until there's no more paint coming out. That's how easy it is to clean. Like your other one, you unscrew this back bit here, which is red on this one. Take the needle out, exactly the same. This one here comes loose to take the needle out. Okay, and give that a wipe down, make sure it's all clean, and then put it back in the gun. See this here too on this airbrush, this little screw here. What that allows you to do is each time you push back your trigger here, sometimes you want it actually to start about here. Okay, so each time I push down, I want to get that exact same amount of paint come out every single time. Rather than trying to pull the trigger back that little bit and trying to get it exactly there, you can actually adjust this screw. Okay, so I can move that screw like so and have the trigger automatically start at that point every single time I push down. With this gun too, there's a difference between that one and this trigger, is that as soon as I push down, see on that one I push down for air, then pull back for paint. With this gun, as soon as I push down, the paint automatically starts coming out. Okay, so there's a difference between them. I forget what it's called, but it is actually called something where the gun automatically shoots paint straight out. It's like a manual or an auto feed paint. I can't remember. Well, I'll have to look that one up for you guys later, if any of you guys actually comment on that. Yeah, so that's pretty much how this gun works. Okay, so this is your side-fed airbrush. Okay, so how this one works is instead of the cup mounting on the top or the bottom, it's here on the side. So this here is your cup, and it screws in here. Okay, and the beauty of these guns, once I get it tight for you, is on this one, and I'm going to paint a ceiling with this one, because the way the cup sits, as soon as I spray upwards, it all goes to the back of the cup, and if it doesn't have the lid on, you're going to get paint all over yourself. So you can't actually paint anything other than what's directly in front of you when using those cups. Okay, so that is what it looks like with the cup mounted. Okay, so the beauty of this is, like I said, if I'm going to paint a ceiling, it's the same thing is going to happen. The paint's all going to pour out. But these cups are actually adjustable. So if I undo this a little bit, I can actually move the cup facing that way. So when I paint a ceiling, the cup's still upright. Okay? So that can work whether or not you're painting underneath the car, painting a ceiling, anything like that. Even if you're painting downwards, like so, you can just adjust the cup back. So when I'm painting down, spraying down, it's still going to suck the paint. Okay? Okay, so this cup and this cup are the same. They can both fit on this gun. Okay? So the beauty of this is, like the bottom gravity fed gun, is that you can swap and change these really easily. Okay, these ones are a little bit more of a pain to clean. These ones are super easy to clean, and it just mounts on the side like so. Okay, and then that comes up and screws in. Okay, so there you have it, the side feed. Okay, and the beauty of this, like I said, if I'm painting up on a ceiling, point the cup back, still sucks it up. Okay, if I'm painting down, point the cup forward, spray down. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope this video has helped you choose the right airbrush for you. So like I said, if you're going to be spraying just straight ahead and mainly using the same color, then this is the airbrush for you. Okay, a gravity fed one. If you're going to be using heaps of colors, then this is the airbrush for you. Okay, if you're going to be spraying above yourself, like on a ceiling or underneath a car or anything like that, then this is the airbrush for you, the side fed. So I hope this video helped you choose the right airbrush for you. Thank you guys for watching.